Well, those policies are now bearing fruit. We can see that the preventative policy measures taken, it's now difficult for offenders to simply take out monies outside the country. In the past, anyone could walk through our borders, through the airports, carrying large sums of monies and depositing monies outside the country. But now, with the policies in place, it is very difficult to carry out cash outside the country unless you connive with the ZIMRA officials. That's why we also have ZIMRA officials being trained here so that they understand the dangers of conniving with the corrupt. They understand the effects of corruption on the country. And once people know the dangers of corruption, most likely they prevent corruption because they know that they will also be affected by corruption.
Zaki is being accused of doing catch and release. What's your take on that one?
Catch and release, it's a misconception. People don't understand the bail procedures in the country. They believe that once a person is granted bail, then that person is off the hook. But what bail simply means is that you are being tried coming from home. You are not incarcerated pre-trial. When you are talking bail, we are saying that everyone has a right not to be incarcerated until proven guilty. So everyone is entitled to bail unless there is evidence that they will skip trial come the day of trial. So there is no catch of release going on, but sometimes people come to court on what we term Form 242s. Form 242s, they are simply coming to court on remand. The investigators are saying we cannot effectively investigate the crime whilst the offender is outside. This is because the offender would perhaps interfere with the evidence, interfere with witnesses, or run away. Then they will come to court and say, can this person be incarcerated pending trial? But there are circumstances which must be satisfied before that person can be incarcerated before conviction. Because in terms of our constitution, a person should only be incarcerated after conviction. So catch and release is just misunderstanding of the law. Otherwise, so many people have been convicted coming from home.
Thank you.
As NPA, our job is firstly to prosecute all crime and corruption cases in the country. So we are prosecuting all cases which are coming through from the Zimbabwe Anti-Corruption Commission and from the Zimbabwe Republic Police. We also have an asset recovery forfeiture unit where we also are making applications to recover ill-gotten wealth. This is civil-based forfeiture. So we do have prosecutors who are dedicated to making those applications before the High Court. And as you are all aware, we now have anti-corruption courts within the Magistrates Court and at the High Court. So the corruption cases are moving faster because we do have specialized anti-corruption courts where we have presiding officers who are now well versed with corruption cases, and we do have prosecutors who are now well versed with prosecuting corruption cases. So those are the measures that we've put in place, and as you can see, training is also going on amongst the prosecutors. This is not the only training. They are being trained even by the judges. Last time we invited the judges to train our prosecutors on any areas that they felt were lacking. We also have our appeals department the appeals department is also registering the common mistakes being made by our trial prosecutors, and we rectify that through training, through issuance of memos.
My name is Prosecutor General from TV. My question was, how effective has been the financial asset and recovery policy in curbing this